I got up this morning and went to check them out and put them in the fridge after they'd cooled off, and I was looking at them. I'm like, I don't think we made Polish sauce or bratwurst sausages. I think we made like a giant jerky stick or like a summer sausage.
Howdy folks, my name's Reagan. Welcome back to the GWP Homestead. We thought we were going to have a really fun video lined up for you guys this week, and you know what? Didn't work out. We'll tell you why in a minute, but basically now we're going to be talking about when stuff goes right and when stuff goes wrong. Before we get to the big thing, let's get caught up on some small things that have gone right and some that have gone wrong. We'll start out right over here at the garden. So this is our garden, and this is our first garden. Like I suspected, it's a weed bed, and I'm growing some really nice grass out here. You know, I don't mind, because we've also got some really nice corn and some tomatoes and some okra coming up. I'm really excited about that. But we've only got 3 rows growing after having a lot more seed started. Some stuff goes wrong. We forget to water things in the greenhouse. Oops. What do you do? I guess water it next time. Don't put in all the work if you're not going to finish it. But basically now we've got a lot more room for some fall vegetables. Of course, you know, everything's going to be over there. No big deal. We're really looking forward to, you know, getting some corn and whatever else coming along. It's all good. Oh, you want to see something else I just found? This right here, and you'll see why I have a Sonic cup in my hand in a moment. This is a black walnut tree. It's growing in the fence row over here. I thought all this was just garbage, junk growing up, but I've actually got one nice little hardwood that I'll need to save because it's growing kind of like out, growing out this way. And that's not going to be great. It'll need space to breathe so it can grow straight and strong, and you know. So that's something that's going right. We're finding some more trees, and I've actually got several more back here along this fence row. That fence row over there. You think we need to mow? Stuff goes wrong. You get busy. Can't help it. Nothing I can do about it. Guess I could be not so busy. Huh. What would be the fun in that? So yeah, got some more walnut trees growing back there in amongst the hackberries. That's a nice big tall one right there. Stuff goes right. This is my little rockstar blueberry bush that Megan bought me last spring before we even bought this place, and it is loaded, and I mean, for being what, knee high, loaded with blueberries that are just, I mean, they're fall off the vine, bush, stick, stem. They're really good. And the others are coming along. I got that one down there in the end, it's got a few berries on it. This so far has been my best bush, so I just planted the others this year. This is doing really good for being as small as it is. I love blueberries. I grew up with blueberries on you know, the farm I lived on, my parents' house, whatever. We had blueberries, and of course every June, man, they'd just be loaded, and they were awesome. I mean, that was like one of my favorite things about summer, because school would let out, and then a couple weeks later the blueberries would come in. Usually I would oversleep and I wouldn't get out there early enough, and it'd just be really hot. But I love blueberries. That's why I wanted to plant. Got a couple little apple trees, and we did that in a video a while back. Planted these blueberry bushes, and I've got that pear tree down there at the very end. But anyway, I'm gonna pick these. I'll pick y'all back up here in just a second. Well, it ain't much, you know. Just got a little bit. It ain't a whole lot of blueberries, but I've got one bush, and eventually this is going to be a lot nicer. It's just really nice to have. It's really nice to have what I have, and I'm not going to complain about it. Here's something that did work out. These 3 knucklehead goats are doing really good working on this field. And How about this? The fence I put up? Go back and watch that video if you need some helpful tips on stretching woven wire fence by yourself. It's actually hanging in there. Way to work, Benji. You want some love? These Nigerian dwarfs are the most friendly animals I think I've ever encountered. Something good. Gigantic puppy. How big are you now, Virgil? My gigantic dog. What at it? You like the camera? You're not going to eat it? Here's something good. That guy who jumped the fence on us not too long ago, we put back out a few days ago. Guess what? He jumped the fence a week ago. He was up in the barn for a few days. Now, he's hanging out in the field, being a good dude, eating grass, growing big and strong. Something bad. Check out that rooster over there. We talked about him in a video several months back. His attitude has not improved. Will he end up in the stock pot? Maybe. We'll see. What you doing?
Harvesting dinner.
I like it.
At least part of dinner.
This is something good. Let's rotate the camera around. Our lettuce garden here has done amazing. Told you about the big garden. It's kind of amazing. The lettuce. Somebody is jealous.
I had to feed her a couple pieces because she's already nibbled on it. Haven't you? These raised beds.
That's a goat's cut.
Yeah. These raised beds are perfect for lettuce.
Who built these for you?
My lovely husband out of pallet wood.
No.
We actually had to transport these with plants in them, full of soil last year.
Full of dirt. Oh goodness, that was awful.
And all my plants made it. But these raised beds dry out really easily, so you have to water them like constantly. But with doing this lettuce that covers really well, and the mix of the grass seeds that I've got in there this year, they've stayed a lot more moist. Raised beds and lettuce go great together.
We have more plants to plant. The ones that didn't survive the greenhouse are now, well, they've been replaced, and now these are in a race against the clock to be planted.
I'm working on it. Hey.
Something bad. Time management. Who needs that?
With 2 kids and one of them constantly getting poison ivy this summer.
Something bad. The poison ivy around here. Oh my goodness. Our son, Keaton, has been making salads in our planter box slash compost pile slash, you know, we had a big ugly tree there. Chop that sucker down. It's not resprouting, but yeah, he's been making, apparently, poison ivy salads. That poor kid's face swelled up so bad the other day. We thought he was going to need a trip to the emergency room. Thankfully, he's doing fine.
Another month worth of steroids.
What do you do? What do you do, Jethro? What do you do?
This is their first full day out in the yard. Get Calamity Jane there. Look at that goat. You ever seen her roll out? She stood up.
All right, let's share the great big, sometimes stuff just doesn't work out.
So we thought this video was going to be about, got a bunch of grass in myself. We thought this video was going to be about making some bratwurst sausages out of some ground deer and some pork meat. Reagan harvested the deer 2 years ago?
Yeah.
2 years ago?
Yeah, I got like 10 pounds of ground left and it needs to get eaten.
So we were going to make some bratwurst sausages. So we bought a box of, had the seasoning and the cure and the casings. We're really excited. I was stuck home on Sunday with Keaton with poison ivy, so I'm like, I'll work on them. Reagan gets home that evening, helps me stuff them. They sit overnight. I smoke them the next day, and I fall asleep before they're done. So Reagan puts them in the fridge.
No, I did.
You put them in the oven to cool off.
I put them in the oven until they weren't going to sweat and all that fun stuff. But I mean, yeah, well, I mean, we ground everything up.
you know, we'll show that in the video in a few minutes.
Yeah,
the process.
Yeah, I think they're probably watching it right now as you're talking about it.
Oh, okay.
If the editing guy has his way, but.
Oh, okay. Well, I got up this morning and went to check them out and put them in the fridge after they'd cooled off. And I was looking at them. I'm like, I don't think we made Polish or bratwurst sausages. I think we made like a giant jerky stick or like a summer sausage without like a regular summer sausage. You have to remove the casing. These you don't have to because it's the natural
casing. Yes.
A natural casing. So I cut into one while he was at work, and I'm like, yep, these are straight summer sausage.
And they're delicious. Like, they're excellent. I ate a whole one as soon as I got home from work.
Yeah, they're great. I've ate several today as like my lunch, basically. And they're great, but they're not what we were trying to make.
Yep.
And
here, let me go get one so we can, we'll fill you in.
We'll show you.
By the way.
Oh.
Walking around with your Sonic cup.
That's why you had it.
Uh-huh.
Easily distracted by goats.
Here, put the goat down. Come here.
But
come tell these fine people about what we did.
But he's so cute. Look at those pretty blue eyes.
I know. The goat's fine too.
You're a mess. Mwah. Go play.
Here, just stand right there and talk to them.
So these were supposed to be bratwurst sausages, and as you can see, they are not really. A bratwurst should be similar to kind of like a hot dog kind of thing is what you're going for, and these are not. Just like a big jerky stick or a summer sausage is what I'm kind of calling them. They're delicious. They're fine to eat. They're cured. They're safe. They
were cooked to 165 degrees, just like the instruction book read. I see you, baby girl, as our daughter comes out without any clothes on.
She got Crocs on.
Oh, yeah, shoes. There we go. Here's the thing. She's my kid. Yeah.
So, yeah.
They're good.
Can you bite?
Not on camera. I don't really want you feeding me sausages while we're on camera. Thank you, though. It's very nice. Anyway, I guess that's going to wrap this one up. And you know what? It's okay. Sometimes stuff doesn't work out because there's always stuff that has worked out all around you.
And sometimes you still get a delicious product out of something that didn't work out.
Sometimes stuff does work out. I've said that a lot. It's kind of the theme, I guess, but I got something in my beard. That's nice.
You have fuzz in your beard.
Yep. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching our channel. We're at this moment, we're still a pretty small channel. Everybody who subscribed to us, everybody who watches our videos, we sure appreciate it. Can't thank you enough. And you know what? We're going to keep doing it just for you guys. Thanks. See you soon.
Bye, guys.